Act 1, Scene 39, Luiz's Christening, Sancho and Ines. With the help of God we swear we will do anything for him. Don Pedro. Then I name this child Luis Denis Pedro, and the choir will sing for him. Chorus. We come naked in this world where we're clothed to hide our sins. All our lives as they're unfurled, we are shown as guides our hymns, and it's no one's to know the plan or the story to be writ, or the mystery understand of the reasons behind it. Don Paulo, we would like to speak your majesty with you before you're done, together with Miss de Castro, the godmother of your son. Pedro, this is a less than private place for making such request. So before I've even heard a word, I'm already not impressed. Don Paulo leads towards his office. Beatrice also follows. Pedro, I see we includes my mother. Is my father not invited? Still at least without his joylessness my day's not wholly blighted. Beatrice, it's the safety of both your souls that's the cardinal's concern. Pedro, yes, I'm certain that he'll tell us that we're destined both to burn. Don Paulo, in the eyes of the church any carnal relations between any man and the godmother of his own child are seen as being incestuous and against God a sin, and now's the time that it must end, choose how it did begin. Pedro, and for this you spoil the christening day of your potential future king. Beatrice, it's for the very welfare of your soul that I have done this thing. Ines, and how is the marriage of Maria, your daughter, arranged by her parents and blessed by this church, to the son of your brother by your husband's sister, to double first cousins? Tell me, how has that worked? She's stuck in a monastery, she sees almost no one, and is barred by her husband from attending his court. And that's the same husband once wed to Constanza, who shunned her, annulled her, and left her with naught. And yes, she is glad it was not consummated. Now she's grown to a woman and wed here instead, after 5 years of wrangling all over her dowry, so bitter entrenched to an armed war it led. And then in relief at the close of that process she took to the hope that you might prove her friend. But all of your words to her, all your advice has been nothing but scheming and means to an end. Between king's queen and cardinal I can't decide here who's pulling whose strings and who's making who dance. Now for the loves of my friend and your son and my godson, whose happiness your schemes have thrust into my hands, I must away and debate with my conscience the best way of serving all three if I may. And we all in this palace will have to face up to who we give account to come our judgment day. Don Paulo, as religious adviser to throne and to king, I've discharged all my duties, my words have been heard. Pedro, we're leaving the pair of us, but be aware that I will not forget this, my ire has been stirred. Pedro and Ines leave the office. Pedro, I knew not I had a conscience till you met me. Now against your higher standards I must set me. Your eloquence has trumped all of my rage. Your soliloquy there's spoken on that stage. Ines. Nay, I fear that I went further than I should, and of my words today will come no good.